My name is Alisha Bell. I am chair of the Wayne County Commission. I believe the most significant barrier that I've broken in my career was actually being elected at such a young age. When I was elected in 2002, I was the youngest African American woman to be elected to a county commission in the country. So that was amazing. But I'm glad to say that now we have so many young African American women going into county government and going on board of commissioners. That would be the first barrier, just breaking that age and gender and race gap for the county boards of commissioners across the country. I think they will say, if she did it, I can do it too. How does that affect other individuals, and what does that say to other young people? I think when they look at me, especially in county government, a lot of people aspire for city government, for state government, but there are some of us who are interested in county government, one of the most local forms of government that you can be a part of. So when people see me, I think they say, if she can do it at such a young age, a young lady embarking on this career path to help the people in her county, I too can do that. What attracted me about county government is the fact that, one, my father was an employee of Wayne County. He started in Wayne County at a young age and moved through the ranks and became a manager in the timekeeping department. My mother was also a Wayne County commissioner. She was a commissioner through the 90s. So we were the first and the only mother-daughter county commission legacy team. There's another legacy in Cook County, Illinois, but it was a mother and then her son became a commissioner. But as far as mother-daughter, we're the only two in the country, and I'm so happy to be able to come after her because she left such an amazing legacy and role model for me to follow into her footsteps. I define my leadership legacy as one of action and service. I've been on the commission now for 21 years, and time has flown. So I've doubled the time that my mother was on the commission, and my legacy includes so many things. But I think if people were to ask, they would say my legacy is being of service, being available, being personable. I do a prom dress giveaway for the last 18 years, giving back to the community. Doing a prom dress giveaway, doing a shredding event, doing all the things that I do, feeding the seniors. Those are things that are not part of the job description of a county commissioner. Those are things that I like to do to give back to the community that raised me. So my legacy, I would hope to be, is legacy of service. What am I doing now to continue that legacy? It's simply just being present, making sure that I am leading and leaving the path for others to follow. Obviously, we're not all going to be here forever, and I want to make sure that what I've put down the road that I've paved, others can easily follow. Any problems that I've had, any obstructions that I've had, hopefully I've been able to eradicate those so those who come behind me will have an easier path to go through to become the best county commissioner in Wayne County and in the country that they can be. What I think my most enduring contribution during my term as county commissioner, there are several. I'm proud that I moved through the ranks. I was a commissioner, of course, and then I moved to be vice chair of the Wayne County Commission for 8 years. I now serve as the chair of the commission, which I've been serving in that role for 7 years. So just making sure that I am doing the things that make my constituents proud, my family proud, and all the citizens of Wayne County. Being a county commission is, of course, the checks and balances of county government. So us doing our job is making sure that we're asking the hard questions, that we're making sure that we're passing a budget that's going to make sure that the things that the county needs to do are being done, from buying salt for our roads to trucks to making sure that we have the highest paid personnel, because we want to make sure that we're enduring satisfaction in employment, and that's been a very integral part of what I've been doing for the last couple of years, is making sure that our employees feel whole, making sure that our employees' morale is where it should be so that they can serve to the best of their ability. So that's one of the legacies that I want to make sure that I leave, a legacy of service and making sure that the pathway that I have put forth is something that someone can easily follow behind me and be successful as well. Best advice that I've gotten, one is from my mother, and she always says, when things are tough and hard, she says, this too shall pass. So know that hard times are not going to last always. And another piece of advice that I've gotten that I've learned to really help me in my career and in my family is that grow where you're planted. So grow where you are at the time. When I'm at home, I'm a mom and a wife, and I want to grow and prosper there. But when I'm at work, I am the chair of the commission, the largest board of commissioners in the state of Michigan. So I want to make sure that I'm a shining example and doing all that I'm supposed to do in the role as chair of the Wayne County Commission. So grow where you're planted, and remember that this too shall pass. The advice I would like to give to someone to follow in my footsteps is to be your own person. Make sure that you find your niche, your lane, and excel in that. When I started the prom dress giveaway 18 years ago, no one in elected office was doing anything like that. No one pretty much anywhere was doing anything like that. But now other people see the need, and they have started to do their own thing with prom dress giveaways. I am always certain to make sure that I am being with the community. And that's very important. I go to my community block club meetings. People know me. They know they can call me. So I want to make sure that if you're going to follow in my footsteps, make sure that you're service oriented. Make sure you understand the reason why you're doing this job or whatever job you're going to do. Don't try to follow someone else's footsteps. Be your own person, but make sure you're being true to yourself. An historical person that inspires me would be Shirley Chisholm. Shirley Chisholm, as you know, was the first black woman congresswoman. She was the first black person to run for president in a major party in the country. Her boldness, her courageousness, her just being, again, what she knew she could be, which was concentrating on service, concentrating on making the country great. Those were her mantras. And she always said that, if they don't have a table for you, if you don't have a chair for you at the table, put up a folding chair, because you're going to make your own path. You're going to go in there. You're going to do what's right. Don't let people invite you in. Sometimes you just have to kick the door down and get in and do the right thing because you know it's the right thing to do. So Unbossed and Unbought was the title of her book, because she knew that she knew what to do with the country, knew that she had the power to do it, and wanted to inspire other people to look at their power and see what their power is. All of the elected officials that we have here, the President of the United States, Barack Obama, Vice President Kamala Harris, they all stand on Shirley Chisholm, because she was the one who inspires all of us to be the best that we can be in the political realm, but not even the political realm, just being intelligent in whatever your field is. So Shirley Chisholm is someone that inspires me and inspires so many of us today. I am most excited in the future to see, as a Detroiter, to see how the city continues to evolve. In my lifetime, I've seen the highs and the lows, so I'm really excited to see how the city of Detroit continues to prosper. When people look at Detroit and they hear about Detroit, and I talk to people from across the country, they used to say, don't really want to do anything there. But when they come here, and I've been able to host 2 national conferences here in Detroit, they come and they are amazed at how wonderful the city is. They love our Riverwalk. They love Campus Marshes. The excitement of our Detroit Lions is just something that is felt across the country. So I'm excited about the continuation of the great work that's being done here in Wayne County and in Detroit. Everyone loves an underdog story, and I think we have an underdog story, but we are at the cusp of really being great. I've always known Detroit and Wayne County is great, but now more people across the country and the world know that it's great too. To be on the list of one of the most recommended places to visit across the country is amazing, and I'm just so proud of my city, and I can't wait to see what's next for us. For me to be one of the Power 50, it is an absolute honor. We have so many dynamic people in Wayne County and in Detroit, and to be mentioned in this list of dynamic people who have a legacy and years of service is very humbling. I do the work because I enjoy the work. I do the work with service because I love to give back to my community. I don't do the work to be recognized, but I am also very humble and grateful that I have been. being a part of the Power 50 group and just seeing all of the dynamic men and women around me that I know, and we've kind of, some of us are kind of grown up together in our respective fields of be it politics or in entrepreneurial or whatever it is, just to see us and see where we are today is just amazing. And I want to make sure that we are, of course, being a shining example for young people to look to us to say, hey, if Alisha Bell can do it, if Dennis Archer can do it, if Kim Worthy can do it, I can do it too. So to be a part of this list is amazing. I am humbled, I am honored, and I just wish that everyone will look at us and say, they did it, Detroit's great, we can do it too, and continue to make Detroit and Wayne County great.